Oh, are we live? Cool. Perfect. Okay, I need to. There you go. Wait, okay. Joining the game right now. Okay, so we got Skyhounds right now in red. And we got is it Nova in blue. On the defense, yeah, we have Nova on defense and Skyhounds on offense. So they're gonna go with a double sniper, Ryan Zarya, and some Mercy Sen on defense, pretty, I'll say, standard for this meta. Whereas on offense, you has the Widow alone with Para. So Para's gonna have a bit of a hard time against snipers here, but we'll see how they stand up. They also have the Ryan Zarya. I want the Lucia though, so they might be trying to speed past them, maybe go on a flank. See how that works out. So far, just chunking some spam damage from far away. So they're setting up to push. Yeah, so the Ryan Zarya and the Lucia on one side, and the other contingent of like the Widow and the Pharah sort of on the other side, making sort of a crossfire scenario. So Ryan and Zarya pushing up, gonna pressure point. Hanzo, have to watch out for the Hanzo behind them though, so we're splitting their attention. They're getting pretty much forced back by this dual angles, and luckily the Skyhounds wins the Widow duel and going further pressure on the Hanzo is further cut out. Looks like he's just able to get away. Now they're gonna pressure the point. Sweet's getting a bit caught out, but still fine. Farah's flanking. They're focused on two different angles right now. And it looks like they're probably just gonna get picked off here. They do manage to get a pick on the Rhine, but overall, picks are in favor of Skyhounds. And yeah, that should just be it. And they'll just up the Rhine. So will we see any compositional swaps from either of these teams going into this second point? And it doesn't look like it. It looks like they want to keep up with snipers. Snipers tend to be good on Liz second. And the Skyhounds look to have pushed up and attempt to put some early pressure on them while leaving them behind a cart to just ferry it along. So, Rito looks a bit cut out, but with the Mercy with the should be fine. You get two picks on the side of Nova, both DPS for Skyhounds down, because they're just going to back out here. Head back to cart, sort of regain their whatever. They do have Shadow on the side of Nova, so I want to try and use it this fight, along with the Dragon, maybe. Shield game pretty low, and there you go. Big Shatter, you have 4 down. And it looks like, yeah, they're just going to back out. Now you can try and take the site, wait for their tanking Lucia to get back. Now, will they switch off the Lucia? No, they're going to stick on it. They want that sound barrier. Now, looking at them, they do have a Grab Barrage on the side of Skyhounds, but they also have Grab Dragon on the side of Nova, so we'll see who is going to use their combo first. They're going to use it first, and there's the Dragon. Yeah, pretty standard. You've all seen it before. Not just going to be an easy fight win. Good on Skyhounds, not going to use any of their ults, just save it for the next fight. And now, looking at Nova, they don't have any ults left. They're getting a bit close to their support ults, but still pretty far out. They should be able to. Skyhound should be able to execute the combo fairly successfully. If they're able to, as long as they land that grab. Pushing in. Nova seems to know that, seems to try to back off, give them space, maybe wait for a pick one of their snipers. But they're speeding in there. Immediately 2 picks come with Kari, 3 throw. And honestly, it was probably a bit of a waste to use the grab barrage there. They already had about 3 picks at that time. But wins the fight nonetheless, gets them that big old team kill. And they still do have Shatter and both support ults. So unless something goes very wrong, they should be able to take this second point pretty handily. They're pushing up super far up, went all the way to their spawn. And again, 2 already down for Nova. That was a bit of a waste of Shatter. And a beat to follow up. But it does guarantee them the point. You can't even get anywhere close to it. Wonder if we see a swap off the Lucia now, or they're going to continue to use it just for that speed, for that pressure. Well, they might get this stagger kill on the Sweets here, and they do. That's going to really delay Nova, their ability to attack this race. They're going to get a lot of cart progress on here before they're even able to retest. We do see Melody switching over to the McCree. Makes sense. This third point is more closed in. Not the best sightlines for Widow. Makes sense. Kari goes to that grapple shot. He gets nothing. So, Card continue to move. Gonna get around this first corner here, and that's probably where they're gonna end up contesting. They get a pick on the Zen, that's pretty important. See, like, I don't think they have res up, so it's gonna permanent death there. A big shatter on the side of Nova. Gets all three. And it looks like they're probably just gonna back out. Let's see which one. They're going for the res, might want to continue to fight this. But Hunter dies, or Zarya, and yeah, probably should reset here. So Raiden does switch from Lucio to the Zen, makes sense. Get the extra damage of Discord over here on the third point. And looking at it, they do have the Grab Dragon combo on the side of Nova, so they're probably going to use that this fight, get that wipe, and they'll reset the next. Yep, it's 3 caught in it, and it's going to be used, all 3 dead. They do manage to force that trance though, which is pretty big. They probably didn't have to use that, so now they're getting pretty close to Shatter, and on the side of Skyhounds. And we do see robots switch over to the Hanzo over the Pharaoh. Their point is pretty constricted, so now having the full double stapler set up. I'm gonna walk in. Gotta watch out for the 3 on the high ground. They're getting pretty pressured from the double snipers. And Hero's probably gonna reduce Shatter here in this fight. Nothing much counter on the side of Nova. And gets nothing, it looks like. Both reds are down, and Weirdo gets the worst of that one. I'm guessing they're just gonna back up here. Kari's a bit cut out though. He's on the left. Which looks like he's gonna hide. Maybe hopefully get a sneak peek. They're sitting down there, hopefully no one notices him. Throw with that triple though. Pretty nice cleanup kills. So Akari is going for the... Oh, yeah, I think he's spotted. So he just ended up stackering himself there. I think he tried to get them to C9, but he didn't very well. Now looking at Nova, they're getting a lot of ults. They already have both DPS ults. They're gearing up for 2 tank ults, but Sweet's overextends to get the pick on him. And the pick on the Melody, so they're probably only gonna have one last fight here. They're gonna clean up. They're going for the... Oh! That's the power of the combo, but they do have trance. No one only have the Mercy die. So this is a bit of a strategy fight right now. It's really gonna come down to who gets the picks. And it looks like those are favoring Nova right now. They go for the Shatter. Yeah. So it's looking good for Skyhounds there at first. They got a couple picks, so everything's looking good. But then that combo came in, they lost their Mercy. And now it's however, Skyhounds does have the combo of their own. They have the grab and the dragon. We'll see if Puck Fluppet is able to get the trance off in time to save that one. They're able to catch the Zen out of that. And it does get 1, gets Crow. You get 3, they get 4, and that's looking like a pretty clean fight one. McCree is cut up behind them though, so we're gonna see what he does. Behemoth sneaky. No one seems to... Oh, there you go. Try and just get a bit of cheeky card delay there. Will his team come back? We do see Crow switch onto the Brigida, probably to counter Zakari's Tracer. Then swinging in, getting close to Shadow inside of Weirdo. Ooh, big Shadow gets 3. And unless it's Dynamo gets 2 back, both supports in fact. And it looks like Nova might be able to hold this right here. Uses an excellent high noon for Melody. We're chasing him off. Progress is taking down. Akari managed to get a touch. He's getting a lot of damage though. They use grab in this review. That was a pretty good play for Melody. And she got both supports there with that high noon. But they did get most of the way. So we'll see how far Nova's able to get on their offense. So I'm gonna guess they're gonna go for double sniper on defense on the side of Skyhounds. So unless they want to go for a cheeky May, but no, or Brigitte. A lot of switches. So looks like they're gonna go for the Orisa Hog along with the Widow Brigitte. So maybe they're anticipating some sort of dive, maybe from Nova. I want to get that Brigitte to counter it, or just Brigitte's always really good on those points to be able to keep everyone at bay. And on the side of Nova, there's your standard, again, double sniper attack. Same thing they ran on defense, they're going to run on offense. They seem to quite like it. It's going to be interesting to see how much value Brigida's going to add here with the double sniper. She's probably primarily going to be focused on trying to stun the tanks and win it that way. But especially with the Orisa comp, she's probably not... So when they, Nova tries and aggresses in on the Orisa, you probably use that stun to try and slow down the charge from the offense. Let's see where they're going to set up. Are they going to set up on the low ground, the high ground? You have the left forward high ground where the Griffin is. Potentially set up there. Looks like they're going to set up on the right side of the point. Pretty standard place to set up. And yeah. So if you're on a Nova, you probably just want to rush into them. Just try and get tons of pressure into them. Hopefully your snipers can set up a crossfire from both sides of the point. Hopefully one of them gets a pick. You can also see the supports from Skyhounds are going to stay back on the high ground. Keep them safe, but might actually be a detriment if they get caught up by one of the snipers. You see Weirdo here, hoping to get a cheeky little hook when they come around the corner. And it looks like he might just end up getting caught out. Oh, he gets back to his team. They get a hook on the Rhine. And he shoots out and he gets instantly deleted. There's so much damage coming from all the sources. And yep, Nova's just gonna get a reset. But you do see the Widow on the side. You might end up trying to get both of them actually, both the Hanzo and the Widow, but it looks like they're just gonna be backing out. Or let's see. LD seems to be looking for a pick on the robot and he just backs out. And they all seem to be going to the left. Maybe trying to secure this high ground and get some nice vantage points for the snipers. They set up on this high ground. Seem to be waiting for something to be a pick for Melody on this left-hand side. And there gets one right there, robot. Picked off on the Brigitte, but get the rest off. Another pick on the Zen, and it's super disorganized here on Skyhounds all around the point. You picked off one by one. Not a lot of unity, but they do. While they do get a pick on the Mercy, probably gonna be lost here, short some heroic efforts from someone, but no. So, Nova takes the point. Decent amount of time on the clock as well, 2 minutes 20 seconds. Looks like Skyhounds are gonna want to stick with this comp. And it looks like Nova is as well. At the sites for Melody, maybe he wouldn't get an early pick, but however, Skyhounds ends up getting the early pick onto Crow. Overextends a little bit, Cat his team just gets hooked. So, considering the cart hasn't even left the building yet, I probably won't keep them that much. He should be back from spawn by the time they actually have their next proper engagement. And and on Nova's side, they actually are gonna have Grab Dragon up just in a minute, so they might be able to use it this fight, win it outright. Because we'll see if Raiden can build up Trance in time. It takes Crow to build up Dragon. Oh, they use it. Use the combo. And it looks like you managed to get Trance just in time, but doesn't end up working. 3 down on the side of Skyhounds, and this cart's gonna keep on moving. We'll see if they're able to get any staggered kills here. Widow getting pretty low, but looks like they've been able to back out for the most part. It looks like we're taking the flank on the high ground, gets the Widow, or doesn't end up getting the pick on the Widow, and might just end up staggering himself. Yep, ends up dying. They're probably going to force their way through here. Gets a shot on to nothing, but however, with the pick, with the res, this is getting a pretty sharpy fight. They managed to get the Zen. And it looks like they're going to be able to recover this. They're pushing them back to get the hook on the Reinhardt. And it's swung in favor of the Skyhounds here. Now, looking at this, they have their Supercharger, they have their Valkyrie. They're building their way up to that Transcendence. However, on the side of Nova, you do have that combo coming up soon. So Raiden's really going to want to get an extra damage here, hopefully put up Trance by the time Leon managed to get his Graviton. They're also nearing a bow support out, so a lot of volts on the side of Nova. And they only have a very short distance to go, so be surprised if no one takes the second point. And Marissa seems to be cut out, backs out. and gets picked. They're going for the res, but they went for the dragon. And okay, pick from a Widow, pick from Zen, and looks like they're gonna cap this again. But some heroics. Any heroics? It's pretty sharply fight right now. Going for the res. It's the Ryan. Who knows this when you go? But how is Zen not dead? Okay, that Zen is very tanky. And the Brigitte. Getting the contest on point. That's one of the reasons you run the Sprita. You just cannot kill her when she's on the payload. With only 2 left, looks like they're gonna have to back out. And they wasted a lot of ultimate. They used the grab, they used the dragon, they used their transcendence. So they're gonna be, not the transcendence, Valkyrie. They're gonna be hopefully banking on Melody or Crow getting a pick. We also saw Raiden switch over to the Lucia here, probably just to try and get back in contest, but looks like he's gonna be sticky on it, which is a bit interesting. You know, I probably would have preferred to stay on that Zen, get the extra damage in it. You also have that Transcendence, which can help you counter that Drive Dragon combo. So we'll see how it ends up working out for him. Right now it's Sorbish poking. They're pushing up to the cards. Side turns for Melody. We'll push it into the pick. We're getting pushed up by Rito's whole hog. Gonna go around the side. Robot is just completely cut out here on the brief, and he's just totally behind them. And ends up dying due to it. That'd be a key area there, because, as I said, that Brigade is just really good when you're trying to stall out that cart. Pressing here on the Orisa. Uses her Fortify, but with that, and there's a Shadow, catches 2. Even catches the Mercy in the very back there, but no one's able to follow up on that, but probably an excessive use ult here from Nova. Probably didn't have to use that grab to win it. But it's better safe than sorry. They used a lot of ults in the last fight, lost it, so they want to be absolutely sure they're going to win this one. We're wishing to see if Nova pushes up here and tries to get the stagger kills. But Skyhounds look to want to take this early. They pull in sweets, group them around a bunch, but don't seem to be able to finish them off. And Skyhounds might be able to get punished for this. He sent the dragon and splits off 2 of them with hangs from the rest of the team. Looks like they're collapsing in upon them. But Robot's there, the sports are there, doesn't see— oh! And he's off the edge. Looks like Skyhound should be able to take this. Now, despite the pretty aggressive positioning there, we were able to capitalize on it. And it looks like they're going to be sticking on their comp for now. Nova. Got that Valkyrie, got that. Nearing up to that. Their tank holds. Probably build it within the course of this fight. So Ryan goes in, swinging, gets stunned. Back to it. You have the fog on the other side. Put us in this crossfire between them. I'm going to split their attention. And it's getting punished into Ryan. Ryan has been having a really bad time, but Crow just frags out, gets 3, and he just really made the difference in this fight. Because that early pick can just completely ruin you if you let it, which lead to staggers. But Crow coming in big for his team, getting that 30k. But it's gonna enter overtime here. And that means if they get off once, they're done for. So last fight basically, probably switched over to the Diva at the end here. Probably just wanted the extra tankiness. But they got that grab dragon combo, sending it in, and it's 2, gets 3, gets 4, gets 5. And yeah. They unfortunately did not have the transcendence. Right about Lucia, that's one of your key weaknesses of having Lucia of Zen is that the beat is not good enough to stop the grab dragon combo. I was able to use that to finish it off, and Akari also wasn't able to do it. That was another way they could have won it. And we'll see it now. Just all of that damage going into them. And the follow-up with the Storm Mass.
Excellent.
Nice. They like their Mercy on these teams. I'll give them those updates. Well, it's 1-up for Nova in the series. We'll see if we'll have any substitutes coming in from either team. We'll see whether Skyhounds are going to choose Nepal or Li Jiang, and immediately she came out right there, and they want Li Jiang. Not surprising, we see that Rubat favored the fair here, or Farah, how you say it. And Li Jiang is a really good fire map. Also a pretty good Widow map, which also is good for Akari. Alright, just taking a sip of water there. And will we see any subs out coming in from either of these teams? Nope, looks like they're both ready. So no subs for either of them. I'm going to keep both their rosters. Be interesting to see if Nova keeps using the double sniper they favored so much on Pleasure Rod. I don't think they ever swapped off it. Or at least they did swap. Oh. Hey, Spidey. Yeah. Yeah. Really just came down to the fact they're running the Lucio instead of the Zen, so they had beat the counter instead of Transcendence, and just beat isn't enough. No. Okay, so it looks like Skyhounds are gonna go for goats here, and I'm guessing Nova is as well. I'm guessing Crow is gonna swap off on it, unless he's gonna go for this wild May pick. I mean, to be fair, a May wouldn't be a half-god counter to goats if you're able to like split off your supports or like split off a tank. So.
Look at this team. We're gonna do great.
Still gonna get started? Yeah, okay. Not gonna go with the Clarific. Here we see goats v goats just slamming together here. A lot of meat, a lot of healing. This is really just gonna come down to who can have the focus fire better. So going two different ways. It's like Nova's or Skyhounds are gonna reach the point first. So they have the advantage here being on the point. They're gonna swing into each other. There's a lot of things. Weirdo managed to go down first. Slightly too aggressive. Slightly not a lot of healing. Kari gets demacked. And yeah. You still have the Berg on point. Keeping the test, but they go down. Lucio's probably gonna go down again. Yeah. Kari managed to get back in Matt. Weirdo's pretty cut out though. And gets the charge up to the Lucio, so then gets charged himself, and Skyhound Try is just reset right now. Hunter's on the point. They're really split off right now, and once the Hunter gets knocked off the point. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're doing. So now on Nova, you got the Shatter, you got the Coalescence, and look, you can probably build up to Grive. We have a lot of ults coming. This is gonna be the ult fight right here. All sniped together. The Coalescence couldn't make the difference here. Big Shatter, Ryan, that's three. It's right there. They're already basically done. Yep, just resets. Unfortunately, they did use their rally in that fight. But this fight, they should have the grab. Both teams actually have the grab. And the grab bomb combo. So we can see some poke bombs coming out here. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, both. Oh, reap! The superior bomb. I think they both used it? No, that was okay. That's Nova's grab. Yeah. I'm guessing it's kind of hard to see there, but I think what just happened was that when they wanted to Nova, when the user grab wanted to follow up on it, they all went in. When unfortunately they went right into Akari's self-destruct. So being able to punish that aggression with that self-destruct. Look. Yep. They also have the ult advantage. 3 ults. You can use that. Graviton. No one's dying though. Oh, as I said, that Moira managed to get double shatters. All of the ults. And that's super close. I think Nova might have the advantage here. Yep, they use their Graviton. They would have charged the bomb. This will want that to happen again. Definitely intentionally because of the bomb. But they're maintaining control of the point. But with 92% on the side of Nova, they should have kept this once. And they're pretty much set. And with only the D.Va left on point, the Moira trying to come into stall as well. Yep. I think we're able to see. Yeah, we're seeing the supports doing their best to stall, but Robot switching onto the Doomfist, try and come back. Have the charge on the point. Oh, just managed to get the touch of the Doomfist and D.Va, but they're being collapsed upon by the entire rest of the enemy team, and looks like this first time is probably going to go Nova's way. They have the beat, they have all the ults, they have all the advantages, and they're just shoving anyone out. But no one's still making a point, they're capping point, technically. They need to turn around and focus on the rest of the team. They get the grab in there, plus self-destruct. Both great point clearing ultimates. And yeah. An Orisa stall. Interesting. Not who you usually think about when you think of stall heroes, but be able to stay on point for a while there. And they're using their own grab. Yeah. And oh nope, Doomfist back in. It's the never-ending overtime. But unfortunately, yeah, you have to get picks. Even if you're getting the, I mean, they have a couple opportunities there. Someone was there to get the grab, or you know, if the team doesn't happen to be there. Now, do they mirror again? No one, Skyhounds, knowing that they lost the last fight. Oh, nope, they're gonna switch it up a little bit, go with the Pharah. But hopefully with the extra spam damage in, they're hoping to gain a little bit of an edge they didn't have last time. Interesting that they're doing enough control set in. Yeah, surprising they go with it on this map of all of them though. Considering this is probably the most closed in of the points on Legion. But they're gonna stick with it. I mean, this combo is so good on this point, and they won with it last time. So, we'll see if the Pharah can make the difference for them here. Looks like the Pharah is going around the point, going for this alternate angle here. But it doesn't mean you don't have to break. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Skyhounds would be really split off and charge on the Zarya. But you deal with the rank coming back, and you still have the Pharah, which they have no way to contest. You had to get the early shatter. Gets another shatter, but it's actually like Skyhounds should be able to take this here. And it really was that Pharah making the difference where no one on Nova can really attack the Pharah unless he gets low enough that the Zarya can zoom him down, or the D.Va can fly to deal with them, but no real good counter. So looking at this, they have the barrage up, they have bomb and coalescence up, whereas Nova doesn't have as many ults, so they should be able to win this fight as well. Gets nothing. And gets no kills as well, so you don't even get the trade out. You get the charge onto Ryan, doesn't kill him though, and the rest of the team's following up, managed to actually punish him. Yep. They seem to be having the superior focus fire here to be able to collapse on the necessary targets. Bit of an odd grad usage there, probably unnecessary, as well as that beat usage. Unless your robot can pull out a similar performance. Or Rito can get another giant shatter, but no one there to follow up. Yeah. So it's unfortunate. Yeah. But the thing is, they're continuing to get it here. The Ryan's still alive. Like, the zoning shatter works out, but they're continuing to go for it. No one has been dealing this far at all. They've just been ignoring them. They've just been pumping damage into it. He's 75 on another barrage right now. And they seem to be getting it down to these last two people, but they can't seem to be able to finish off the Lucio or the Pharah. And they seem to be yep, as I say that, it's a caster curse. But they got it to 98%. So, right to them, they got it. Yep. Questionable shatter. And they're gonna use the bomb. No one gets out of it though. They're gonna come back and uses the shatter, completely denied by the defense matrix spell. Now on our side, the use shatter gets Lucio. And you see the switch to Ana from Raiden here. A favorite pick of his. Hopefully be able to end, so you're able to land a key anti-nade on this team to make a big difference. Like right there, 3. Fortunately, I'm able to capitalize on that there, but if you're able to get that in the middle of a team fight, really hurt goes to thing. So it's really gonna come down to if Raiden can land that key anti-nade on like Reinhardt or maybe the Zarya, deny that healing from Moira. So we're coming in. Looks for the shatter. Gets 3 of them. Now with 70%, they're really only gonna have 1 fight left. Robot's still behind them, but yes. So it's gonna come down to this last fight. You have Rally and Coalesce on the side of Nova. We're probably gonna go for a Nano Barrage to grab. For yep. They put up. See, the Skyhounds knew we're gonna lose that fight. We're gonna save over the rest of our ults. Because you only need this one fight. Yep. They should have if we save our ults, it doesn't matter if we die, we'll get the rest of those out of them. As long as we get this one fight, put all the resources into it, and then we'll win that one and take one. So, looking at this, see if we have any compositional switch ups here. Nova, looking like they're gonna have the nope. Same comp. I think this was from last game. It was an attempt to go stall for Crow. And Skyhounds are going for the Orisa comp here, along with the Tracer Pharah. So the Tracer Pharah, you're going to have the Pharah doing the spam damage, and trying to have the Tracer clean it up. They're also going for the Lucio Mercy. So they're going to use that Lucio to try and get initial positioning on the point first, and hopefully do that, but Goat's just gonna slam into them right here. Yeah, as you see right there. Yeah. That seems a bit weird. And it's a Goat just... Yeah, so Goat just slams into that. Yeah, I hope these Skyhounds switch. They get the hook on Lucio, but if they're not able to kill Raiden, I guess they can continue to come in, but I don't see them camping this point first. It's new the Pinks come back in, but if Nova's focus fire is good enough, they should be able to identify that they're off the rest of their team and just collapse on them like that. Barrage gets Lucio and the Mech. They come in the whole hog. Just looks like gets killed by the death mines from Junkrat. That was pretty smart swap from Akari. Switch over to the Junkrat, the so-called double spam comp, the Far and the Junkrat. So Crow switches off to the Tracer. They switch from the Lucio. Yeah, the wholesale switches. Looks like change from Lucio to the Zen, more to the Mercy, switching off to the Fair. And right now, so yep. Yeah. The initial pick up the Junkrat. Looking good for them. You might get the res off though. Looks like they're going for the res, but yep. I think it's 2 picks, one of them being the Mercy, which is an extremely important pick, and they used the grab. You managed to get 1, managed to get 2. We're looking up for Nova. But the double kill doesn't look like they're gonna secure this. There's Nova there, which is like they're 1 inch away from winning. They're so close. But they're not because of Lucio. It's either the Lucio or the Pharah. And Melody does another switch. Decide they don't want to take the Pharah 1v1, they want to instead use the McCree to try and counter that Pharah. And looking at Skyhounds, you have a lot of ults up. You have the Barrage, the Junkrat ult, you have Beat. So you're probably going to look maybe for an early pick here with the Tire. Get an easy pick, easy fight win. Oh! And the hook to the well. That was such a version. They use 1 Barrage and 1 hook and killed 4 of the enemy team. And they're gonna have to rely on this race to do some incredible stalling if they want to get back here in time. They don't manage to get in. The Tire is going for the Zen in the back though, and this is not looking good for Nova. Yep. Unless we can see some mega plays here, but no. Yeah. So we're gonna be. Oh, it's dropped. Yeah. No way to hide. That play of the game from or it's probably that nice Barrage, or at least one of them. Oh yeah, this is Nano Barrage. You didn't even need the Nano at the end there.
Epic. That's how we do it. Epic.
Now that's a vote of confidence.
Here, I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect. There we go. Oh, it's full. I'm back. Here. Yep. And it looks like, surprise, surprise. You never guess it. Nova's going for double sniper again. Super surprising compound round for them. But yeah, so they're gonna go for the double sniper. And no, I mean, we'll see if Twitch chat. Twitch chat, can you hear Spidey? We'll see if they respond. And then looks like Skyhounds is gonna run the complete opposite, double spam. With maybe the Lucio? We're gonna, my guess is that they're gonna try and speed to the right side. Or sorry, not the. Actually, maybe yeah.
Doing this, okay.
Okay, well tell us when you can hear
Aha!
Spidey.
Hello everyone, my mic should be working now. This NA production, so much fun. I was casting
Yeah.
the entire last map, but nobody heard me, so that's cool.
Oh, could you not hear him the entire last map?
You must have sounded really, really weird. Like just talking to yourself. That's pretty awkward.
Yeah. I'm guessing they're gonna speed to the right side and try and get the high ground and use that to spam down from. I mean, my best guess. I guess they could go through the left as well.
Let's see what happens here.
Saskin says tell him you're throwing. Or he's throwing.
Classic. When do I not?
Like, so you're gonna go through the left, you're gonna speed in, get all the spam in. Looks like Robot might be going on the flank if he can get to the window and manage to get through it. He's gonna take up this alternate angle. Attempt to split their attention, but he's gonna have to watch out for Melody with that, but might not matter if they can get these kills on the tanks. They get their and Melody gets a double kill. As Robot finally managed to make his way around, get his way. And with those picks, looks like they should get on the plate right there.
Yeah, it looks like this
Well,
should be
Robot
a
was-
Skyhounds fight right here.
Yeah, once Robot was able to get around and actually get the flank on, and actually was decently successful.
Crow's
That's
doing
splitting
what
their
he can,
attention.
getting what damage he can. Unfortunately, it may not have been worth it right there.
Yeah. Especially since Skyhounds have the Lucio here, they can speed into a second pretty quickly. Looks like they're going. They don't really have anyone else coming up. The closest is gonna be Robot with his barrage, so we might be able to get a quick barrage off and maybe get a key pick on the Mercy.
Melody has swapped
Sweet.
to the soldier probably in response to robots.
Yep.
Robots
And Crow's
fire.
off to Reaper, try and deal with the tanks. And Rip
Yeah,
should be able
robots
to
looking
get
for a
the
big
big shatter. But zones people out with the barrage, but doesn't end up getting. And yeah, with those big surge gonna
Looks
reset.
like this is definitely gonna be Nova stabilizing here.
Yeah.
Just not
So
enough
with
kills with that barrage right there. Unfortunate
Jeez.
placement.
GCP, you really need to get like a clean fight win. Even if you're trading, it's not worth it because their defenders are gonna have those better spawns.
Yeah, but you know what?
So.
That's all right though. Nova's, or should I say, Skyhound still has plenty of time to take this.
Yeah, they have plenty.
They could just build up
Yeah.
6 ults right now if they wanted.
I'm guessing they might try and go with the tire into Grav here, but Robot gets picked up early. See, looks like we're gonna go over to res him. Gets that res up, but now the sports are separated from their
Yeah.
teams. They're gonna have to head back over.
About half the team is stuck out here.
They
on
make
the
it back.
left.
Robot continuing his flanks as he's known for. And he's gonna end up going on this right side here, causing this crossfire. They're gonna go with the grab, going the grab into tire, or to get the mercy.
Didn't
Gets
even
both
need
the
the
tanks.
tire right there. He just had a weirdo smacking his hammer.
You really want to deal with this Reaper on the backline though, where he picks up one of their supports. A full bad mercy there for Rick.
Yeah, it looks like this is
Now it's
definitely
all about-
gonna be Skyhounds right here.
It's all about dealing with the staggers here. So tries, goes for the solo shadow on the. Sorry, not a bad strategy considering they had the grab and they weren't able to use that. So they're able to get the rest of the picks. It's the barrage. Croats is getting stuck in a trap, but no one was able to finish him off. Bubble.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be Skyhounds right here. Nova's fighting an uphill battle.
Yep.
It looks like they may not be able to touch in time. Yeah, that little
That was
boop, that little Lucio boop right there just stopped Melody in her tracks. Unlucky.
really nice use of shatter from Weirdo to get that shatter onto the Zarya. We only got the Zarya. If they had Grav, they would have been able to get a nice clean engage. So when they had to use Grav later, it wasn't a necessarily your ideal opportunity, the one you really wanted to use it for. Always been a fan of those, with your Grav or your Barrage or really any ult. Everyone wants to get the big, 5-man kill. But you just get, nice pick onto a support or pick onto the main tank.
Exactly.
You should
It
win
doesn't
it with
always
that.
have to be a team wipe. As long as you get, like, even just 2 of them, that can tilt the balance so far in favor of your team that you might just win that fight. Yeah, and definitely on defense as well right there in their situation. They should have been a little bit more proactive probably in their ult usage. They just had to get them out in the hopes that they could stabilize, because it's not worth holding them going for the 5-man, in that situation.
Especially if you're able to stay alive while doing it in the case of Barrage. Because so often Barrage ends up being a suicide. So you're able to get 1 pick and stay alive. That's often
That's honestly all you need.
It looks like Nova on the attack single with a double sniper again. Just it's really nice here on Anubis for snipers because you got all these long sight lines on point A.
No doubt.
But
interesting
looks
to
like
see
they're
the defensive Pharah, I think, on the side of Skyhounds.
yeah.
That's not something you see a lot on Anubis.
Surprised if maybe we would have gone with maybe a Widow junk or a Widow along with maybe Tracer, nice Tracer, maybe Genji, just some other complementary DPS who can clean up the damage. As with these snipers on the side of no, because they've been running them a lot. That's what they've consistently been running. So the fire can get picked pretty easily. The junk that they get caught out just has a pretty, easy hitbox to land on relatively. So we'll see what they end up doing. Also, just going for the Ryan Zarya rather than the Orisa, so those are popular on Anubis. So they're just gonna speed into the right, try and get the high ground, try and get those sight lines for their snipers.
Robot taking the fight with Melody back there.
Yep. Melody's gonna stay back there, try and provide that crossfire with the Widow from one side and the Hanzo from the other, but now he's dead. So, can't have a crossfire if you're dead. The other sword all bundled in there, Nova is. So, you don't need to do anything. Kind of trapped. Looks like they're gonna decide to cut out pressure point. Really gonna
He's meant to drop that early.
Yeah. And yeah, they're just gonna die. So that was basically a reset right there. Is that once they're stuck in there, you're not really gonna make it out. So they said, may as well try and pressure the point. So this hasn't given Melody really an opportunity to do anything.
Yeah, they're
They've
definitely keeping an eye on her pretty well, not letting her take up position on that archway. And with Robot being pocketed by the Mercy, it's going to be really hard for Melody to deal with that by herself. Big pick from Raiden. That's going to be a nice stall. Although, we'll see if Lil Peep... Yep, going for the res. Shave off 2 seconds. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, it'd be worth it. Just wait for the Widow to come back.
Yeah, I think I'd personally rather have the res, but... We'll see what they can do here.
So we're gonna continue to zoom in. Oh,
That's
they're gonna get that shadow
slam
though.
from Weirdo.
That was a very long distance shatter as well. Just got him on the tip of it.
Maximum range shatter. That was very, very nicely done.
They're just gonna get the stagger kill on the Zarya. And Nova, they haven't gotten anything clean, so you're gonna see Crow switch over to the Genji.
Seeing oh yeah, looks like they're swapping to full dive here.
Yep. So I'm gonna dive along with it. Now the new idea is, okay, we're gonna dive on the Junkrat, dive on maybe the Zen, and in this sort of chaos we create, we're gonna hopefully let Melody get a pick or two. It doesn't mean they lose all their ults. The only one who's close right now, who gets saves there, is Lil Peep, who's continuing with gets their Valk right about now. So might try and Valk into their dive, but early pick again. Just Nova's just standing around for so long that they just are able to get these picks, not being decisive, not going for these engages.
Yeah, for a comp like dive, they're playing pretty passive.
They're sort of on this waiting game. Right now they have 1 minute left, which means they really only have like maybe
Skyhounds
one
isn't
guy,
making it
maybe
easy for
two.
Nova, however. I mean, the way they're sticking right next to their Ryan, they've got the Junkrat right there. Like, I don't blame
And another
Nova
pick.
for being a little bit apprehensive.
They're getting pick after pick. Two of them down. You know, you
I think
have
that was a
some
questionable
pressure on
ult
point.
from Robot Space Walrus right there.
Nice. I mean, Crow's managed to get 2, which is pretty important. Managed to get the. Okay, does not manage to get the first. This is probably going to be their best opportunity. 2 are high.
Nova
No,
better
actually,
take
one
advantage
will
of
have their
this
much
real
more.
quick while it's 5v6. If they can just dive right now, they can at least
But,
be
like,
1
if I was-
up.
If I was a carrier here, I just do an early tire, stall them out even more, force them to. But Zing gets cut out, forces trance. Then you get pulled in the
Ooh,
Mercy.
that's a
Like,
huge
that is
pick on the Mercy right there.
I mean, that is basically game over right there.
Yeah,
It's
I
a big
gotta
part
say,
of your
it's not
sustain.
looking good for Nova here.
I know Vishnai would have those decisive engages. They waited around long enough to get a pick. And, like, Melody didn't really get any kills, but it wasn't really, their fault since they weren't given any opportunity to. Their shores. If you're Widow in this comp, you have to wait for your team to make space. And so these are just kind of, what's the word? These are just your normal stagger kills. So they're gonna go. Skyhounds are gonna go 2 up in this up 2-1 in the series. So advantage to them.
Yeah, that was an excellent full hold from them. Really well played.
Yeah, it's a nice weirdo play of the game. I'm gonna get this charge onto Leon. So they're swinging into the big bodies.
Yeah, Weirdo had some great plays this game. I was almost, I kind of thought it was going to be that massive shatter up the stairs on defense, but that was excellent
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
pretty good.
He's been playing a great Ryan. So we'll see if Nova can turn this one around and pull off the reverse sweep here. If they win this next map, we'll be going to a tiebreaker map. It's possible. It's
Wait,
possible.
wouldn't be the worst sweep because didn't they win the first map?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you're right. That's fair. That's fair. Either way, it'd be nice to go to a game 5. I think that'd be fun to watch.
Yeah. I know 90% of the trash to Suscon.
Saskan is our biggest
Also,
fan.
how did you just realize Melody? She's been playing DPS all series.
Yeah, Melody's like
I mean,
pretty
you had
well known for DPS. I think.
I mean, you had her on the Diva during Goats, but like, that's Goats. But most of the time she's what's the word? She's been on support, not
Yeah.
support. Can't speak.
Widow.
DPS.
Yeah.
Sorry for my mind wandering. So we're going to see Route 66 or Dorado. Well, I'm guessing with their affinity for snipers. I mean, actually both are pretty sniper favored.
Mhm.
So I guess Dorado maybe a little bit more so. But they both are pretty heavy sniper maps with nice long sight lines. Might just be a preference thing. I'd say, okay, they're going to go with Dorado. That's it. So,
Yeah, I wonder how long they are going to run double snipers because this last round it wasn't super effective. I wonder if they're going
To
to
be
make some
fair-
swaps based on that.
the map they won Blizzard World, correct?
Yeah.
You know what? It's the map they won was Blizzard World. It's pretty similar in nature to Dorado, like the second point in terms of having those sort of long sight lines.
Mhm.
So if there was a map for them to win,
Yeah, for their
With the
snipers
help
to
they
really
have.
shine.
it really would be Dorado. So, okay. Brent Rowan has been having technical difficulties. That's why he's not playing.
I'm sure we'll be
Ed-
seeing Akari on some Widow here.
Yep. We're gonna see where Robot goes. Maybe he'll go maybe a Genji and attempt to deal with double sniper. Maybe he'll go Hanzo and deal with double sniper himself. Maybe he'll end up going Junkrat in defense. Who knows? See a lot of stuff for him. Looks like we're already gonna go into the match shortly. There. Since we're gonna have Skyhounds on defense first here, I believe. Yep. And then we're gonna have Nova on offense. Let's see. Be nice to see them on Dorado, but I don't think we will. Uh, what do you mean update the standings? You mean like the top thing? I thought those are updated, Saska. No, that wouldn't be updated.
I think he means the standings on the website. We will be updating those. No worries.
So, interesting picks here. So, okay, they're going to be going with Ryan Sark. That weird first point. You're really going to see the Ryan with the rest. I can see a lot of Winston on first point draw. That's more of a second point type of thing. We are going to have Hanzo Junkrat, which has been interesting. You think that a card would really want to play the Widow here. You know, counter their own double sniper with your double sniper. But I say we're going to go with Junkrat. And they're actually not going to go double sniper, apparently. It's no time to switch, because right now would be a bit of a weird comp to have here. You know, the Rhyme pair with a Diva and a Soldier along with your Widow.
Yeah.
Some weird comps. See if they end up switching before. I mean, I could see you maybe wanting to run the Diva on second point, Dorado, to contest the high ground, where you have your Ryan on the ground.
I'm curious
But
if we'll see any swaps from Skyhounds once they see the comp coming out of Nova. Or
Yeah.
vice versa, I should say.
yeah, seriously.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
And looks like they're gonna stick with the comp. Okay. So this is interesting. They wanted the Diva to eat the spam. But then again, your Zarya regained tons of charge off the Dragon.
Unconventional, but it might work. Melody's looking for those trick shots right now.
Yeah. That was it. They might have also gone the Soldier trying to win the Shield War potentially. Oh, you're with the Junkrat on the other side. Not really gonna win. I'm pretty angry here on this Arch. This is a swinging no picks and
Big pick on
say that
right
we did
there.
that.
It's not going to be resible by the Mercy.
Yeah, they're following up on that aggression, going after
Huge
this
ban.
Mercy down.
Yeah, this is big. This is really big for Nova right here.
As I said, they're not dying all at once, they're all dying one at a time, so you should really just secure them first point here. Melody sets up hoping to get, you know, so maybe get a pick, you know, be able to stop them, make them go further back. And no switches out from Skyhounds right now. They're sticking to their guns with this Junkrat
Nova
Hanzo
looking for
composition.
this, or Nova. Melody looking for those sneaky picks from behind. Junkrat knows she's up there though. He's looking out for her.
At this point, it's gonna be even better for them. So you get this Widow up on the high ground. Maybe you even get the Soldier up there if he decides to run around. Really good for them. And best pick you can get, pick on the Mercy.
That's huge. That's totally worth the trade in my opinion.
Yep. And right now you have two stuck in the church.
Yeah. Nova is up 2 right now, so
I mean, you can pick on the Soldier, but
they're still pushing the cart though.
and they get the max, so you know if they got a couple more in here, Skyhounds will be able to recontest this. But seems to have gotten the Resident to the Soldier. This is just a really weird fight going on right now. No, went for the grab. That was very questionable. Yeah, okay, I guess they're going for the grab dragon. That makes sense. But unfortunately, they did have the
They're just pushing,
That
this,
one.
been
Fair
pushing this
sentence.
cart along here though, pretty much uncontested so far.
We do see the switch up here from Weirdo. He's switching on to Winston to try and get some contest on the high ground. Hunter sticks on the Zarya by grab, but might see him switch off here shortly. And this switches from Nova. So they're all grouped. Everyone's
Crow
back to
looking
a
for a very
6v6.
sneaky attack visor here.
Yeah. He's totally behind the rest of them. Shut her down, gets 2, but Mercy gets bubbled. Attack fires are getting a lot of value though.
And he destroys the
Ooh,
red
and he-
tire. Beautifully done. Crow coming in big.
Tire
for
get
Nova
targeted
there.
by Visor? I don't think it does.
No, that was
Good.
he shot that down with the
Rocket.
yeah, the rocket. Yeah, visor
This
does
is
not
pretty good.
target tire.
That was a pretty good rocket there. Well, where's Bakar here? Hopefully we can jump away. Trying to line of sight them. And they have pretty, I mean, they have really good time right here. 4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Skyhounds does have a pretty good ult advantage here, though. See if they can stall.
Not sure.
that
Hopefully they
out.
get the Dragon out, maybe. We do see Hunter switch on to the Diva, which mostly gets DMA'd. And that is
Those are huge picks there.
that was a very odd trance. I get there trying to use it to cover for the res, but there wasn't really anyone to take advantage and try and kill him in the res there, but no. Maybe it was a fat finger.
King Rick gonna be very lucky to get out of that one alive.
And it looks like he's maybe just going for the Dragon. They get the pick on the Mercy, so if they're able to regroup maybe, they could potentially take this card back. And pick on the Widow as well. Be better and better to Skyhounds for the minute. Switch from Raiden onto the Lucio. I'm guessing that's why I used the trance. Just wanted to get the swap on. Just use the ult. You know, a bit wasteful, but if you want to make the swap anyway, may as well use it. And now you're back on this. So you first had a Weirdo from the Winston verse. You had the Winston Zarya. And Hunter eventually switched back onto the Diva. And then Weirdo switches back onto the Rhyme for the third point. I wonder if we see Hunter switch back to the Zarya once he's used his self-destruct. Or once he does.
Nova's still got a lot of time though if they want to just build up some ults here.
Nova's also sticking on their comp. They're stuck on their comp the entire way. This Rhine Diva, Soldier, Widow. It's working for them, but let's see.
Dragon? Pretty good zoning dragon. Unfortunately,
Yep,
I don't
cuts
think
off both their
anyone's there
tanks.
to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I don't have a pressure the tanks. Hunter going off Melody in the back line, just really zoning around, but ends up getting punished for it. Gets demacked. But while they're distracted, he managed to take out Sweets. It's looking like Leon should get the neck. A pretty even fight right now, could go either way. And
Pretty messy
shatter
fight
onto
there.
the Hanzo.
I think that's probably a pretty questionable valve right there. Not sure if that was
Yeah,
I think I probably just would have reset there.
try and get that nice clean recontest. Yeah, they're sort of staggering onto the cart here. Going for the bomb. See if he gets anything. Gets nothing. Now it looks like everyone's back. This will be 6v6. Shatter gets 1. Doesn't get the pin. And so slightly gets pick on the right heart. He necked Diva.
Yeah,
And so this is
looks
gonna
like,
go in
they're
Skyhounds' favor.
definitely, yeah, Skyhounds is definitely gonna get this one. Still, Nova's gonna have about 2 or 3 fights left in him, so we'll see what happens.
They only have about, what? There's one last push here, so once you get a clean, they might need like 1.5 fights. You know, that one clean fight to get them up there, and then whatever stalls are.
Robot getting powered up for his dragons.
Yep.
Does demark the
Yeah.
Diva.
Melody, let's get the pick up to Raiden now. But with no tanks, it's
Yeah, it
down
looks like
to
this
the
one is still gonna be
Yes, yes.
Skyhound's fight.
Unable to get the rest though. But Nova's really gonna get one last fight here. Go do it. They're gonna have the Shatter. Probably they're gonna have the. Everybody's gonna have all their ults except for the. That doesn't matter that much. So, you know, they're gonna have basically everything to use here.
Yeah, this is
Now,
gonna
on
be
the
an
other
uphill
side,
battle for Skyhounds right now.
yeah, the Kari switch on the Genji. He's pretty getting close to that blade. Rick has the Valkyrie. This is gonna be a pretty massive ult fight here. And if you ever can you combo the Shatter in a blade? Could you combo maybe on Nova's side the Shatter in bomb, or the who gets the better value out of their support ults?
Pretty interesting how split. But no,
Yeah, Neon's sort of on this. Goes to the bomb, doesn't get anything, and
Ooh,
Kari
Puck Puff is
instantly
shutting down a
deleted by
Kari.
Puck Puff.
That's huge.
Gets the count to the Valk though, from Robo War, so pretty even going out here. Both run sell their slam. And it's a much better
Huge
slam
Shatter.
from Nova.
Yeah, this is
Real.
definitely gonna be Nova's right here. We'll see if Skyhounds can stabilize at the last second.
Weirdo tried to capitalize on his own Shatter.
Raiden
That made him
doing what he
forget about
does
the enemy.
best, stalling on cart, staying alive as Lucio.
That was a car, actually. Or, also rated. But, yeah. I said, should probably stop on a Doom Fist to try and stall, put the bomb in the air. Doesn't get anyone. Rita's back to cart. Switching to Moira for Rick. Just all of these stall picks coming out here from Skyhounds. And they get it back from the Zounds, point one. And the Mercy.
And
They've
the
got
Mercy,
both
that's pretty
supports.
big, actually. That could be what they needed here to stabilize.
They're
They might
continuing
just
to have a
pull it off.
stagger here. There was some pretty good stall fights here, so. Maybe back in match
Oh!
Just
Just stepped off the cart a little bit. It did seem like that was going to be Skyhounds, but stepping off the cart there certainly did not help.
0 to 2.
Unlucky. Though they did
That's
get
it.
very, very close to the end there. Maybe that's all they needed. Guess we'll have to see.
That's a bit of a Charlie Niner there. I mean, I still probably would have favored Skyhounds to do it, but he was pretty close right there. And Travis just completely spammed.
Hmm.
Seska. And Swan. You know. Now everyone's getting chat, just type in this C9 or Z9.
It's Twitch's Twitch chat's favorite pastime. Looks like we might see a pirate ship. Skyhound.
Yes, Pirate Trip on Naruto is but the rating going in, it makes me even more convinced of it because I mean, with Anna and Mercy, that's probably strongest healing duo in the game in terms of raw healing output.
Looks
Yeah, we
like
get a
there
pause.
might be a DC here.
Probably a car. He's been having some issues with that. Oh no, I think Cryo just wanted to pause. Or applause, as Weirdo puts it.
Did they ask for a pause or was it a disconnect?
Melon needs mode apparently.
Ah.
So if we do see the pirate ship, yeah, we're gonna have basically Braden and Rick pocketing them, Hunter and Weirdo, you sort of protecting the president right there. And just Robot just adds that additional factor on Farah of just do you focus on the Bastion as Farah's
Yeah.
raining down
I think
above
it's
you?
gonna
You're trying to
be
focus on Farah
with
and the
their
Bastion.
current comp. It's going to be pretty hard for Nova to take down the pirate ship. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Crow can kind of make sure Robot Walrus doesn't get much with this Farah, but other than that, there's not a lot of shield break from Nova, so might be pretty tough. Hopefully, we'll be back here in just a couple of minutes or something.
Yeah. How much pause time did they get? 10 minutes? Right?
Yeah, 10 minutes total pause time.
They haven't used any pause time yet, so. Like I said, if they stick with their current comp set, you're gonna shred Sweet's shield, and you're gonna have Crow. You know, the soldier isn't. He's okay, but he doesn't really give you the burst you really want to take down the Bastion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough. They'd have to coordinate with like a fire strike or something to take down the Bastion.
Instead, with the Mercy Anna, it's with a biotic grenade with everything. There's
Yeah.
so much healing onto that Bastion. Or even this, you know, once you get that self healing. From the Bastion as well.
Well, what do you think? Do you think Nova's gonna be able to turn this one around?
It also depends on what Melody picks. Because Melody ends up picking like a Junkrat, or you know maybe something else. But I'm based on their prior comps, I'm guessing they're gonna end up putting Melody on the Widow,
Yeah.
which that only really works if she ends up getting some sort of massive flank where she gets out behind them, gets the snipe onto them. But I'm guessing they would figure that out in time.
Yeah, they'd have to really like power boost the Widow or something and have the soldier shooting at the shields as well to take it down. And at that point, Robot Walrus is just gonna go run wild on them while they're distracted. It's gonna be pretty tough.
Oh, looks like Melody's ready. So we're probably gonna have to pause.
Maybe we'll see like some sort of like blitzkrieg onto the to the Bastion with Leon using his defense matrix.
Now, it'll also be interesting to see if after realizing that they're running pirate ship, if what's the word? If Nova decide to maybe switch up their comp, so they see it, they die once, and they immediately switch up their comp to try and counter. And if they do that, but they switch to, there's several different things you go a lot of spam,
Attackers
or maybe we're completely wrong and they end up switching off the Bastion. We'll see.
Very curious.
I would
what
love to see the
Melody
Bastion.
picks here. Yep, they are running the Widow. Gonna be an uphill battle for them. Sweets looking to maybe get some info on who they're picking.
I feel like Hikari's gonna switch off the Bastion here. Or maybe it actually should be hiding from scouting. That might be it. I think it's just them hiding from scouting.
Yeah. Smart move, smart move.
If they had the Hanzo, they could have Sonic the door. So they're gonna sit up on payload. And have that double angles. As long as Hunter places his shields correctly, and working right on top of it, they really shouldn't be dying. And Weird looks like he's gonna be off on a flank on Roadhog, just making more and more angles.
Ooh, unlucky.
Hikari
Shield
dies.
gets taken down.
They res him up.
It looks like Nova might have done just what they needed to shut down the pirate ship here. It's gonna be really,
They playing pretty aggressively, or they could have ended up getting punished and shredded.
Yeah.
Weirdo somehow went behind him? I don't know how he ended up there. But they're gonna push on regardless.
Looks like they're trying to
Hikari-
reestablish. We'll see if they can do it.
He plays the shoot on the cart, hopefully. And he gets
Melody with the big pick there. Yeah, they're shutting
It's a
down
winning
this pirate ship really effectively. I imagine we're gonna see Skyhounds swap off of it in a minute here.
Yep. They just don't really have the coordination between the Orisa and Bastion, because you had the Bastion going in front of the shield, and maybe they had it on cooldown, they didn't know. And
A little bit
there's
surprised to
once
see
they lost
they're
that first
still
fight.
running the Orisa here, but we did see Hikari swap off the Bastion to the Widow.
already a little sick on the
Big pick on Crow, not gonna be Resival.
actually pretty close to Nano. So maybe see the Nano Hog maybe, try and break through it. Gets pretty big anti-nade there. Gets the Diva out of mech. And the Rhine's sort of cut off here on the left. Melody gets the robot, so it's big part of the damage.
Fight there, it looks like.
cease your resistance.
And a lot of ultimate here, got the Sheep Charger, got the flanking attack visor, and
Huge
gets 3
play
with
from
it.
Crow. That suicide grenade, totally worth it.
That was a bit of a weird shatter there from Sweets. I mean, they'd already gone 3 with attack visor, they'd gone a couple other picks. It
Does
seemed like a bit
does seem
excessive.
like a little bit of a waste of a shatter, huh? That fight was already won.
And Raiden switches it off Diana back to Lucio. He seemed to have really been favoring these Lucio Mercy comps here. Hopefully be able to speed past them. So they went underground, it looks like. So they're going to go to the left here.
We'll see if Nova catches on.
Well,
in time and
Robot's
rotates.
behind them. You see, the Robot and Rick are just completely behind them right now. So if they're able to get, maybe a drop on the Zen, or the Soldier, or the Widow, she'll be able to completely flank them.
Yeah, that was a really good pincer move
And
from them.
bomb from... It's nothing. With the pick... Both get picks on the Mercy is still potentially winnable. We're over getting 2 for Melody manages to take out Robot. And about Skyhounds here, I probably just want to back off, get the re-engagement. Your spawn is close to their spawn. So take advantage of that. Weirdo dying here means you're just going to get
Kind of
further
just shooting them
staggered
a little
out.
bit of ult charge here at this point.
And since Weirdo died, that also allows the rest of Nova to come back.
Yeah, this is a really, really good hold from Nova so far. It looks like they might pull it off. It's going to be the
Yep,
last
20
fight
seconds
here.
left.
Unless Robot
Wait.
can pull off some amazing
Robot going
barrage
on a
here.
flank, trying to pick up Melody. Takes out Melody. Back.
The only problem is they do know he's
Has the
there.
barrage. So it's forcing them to respect both sight lines here, both in front of them and behind them. Gets taken out in Valk, that's pretty big. I mean, not only do they potentially lose this fight, but Grants comes in,
It's a really big trance, completely negating Robot Space Walrus's barrage. It looks like Nova is gonna pull it off.
Yeah.
Question mark?
Really depends how much Raiden can stall here as he dies, so not much at all.
Nova does manage to
up
pull it
payload.
off, and it looks
Yeah,
like...
get back on payload. But I mean, he's really just
99% sure. Here we go.
Scaggers.
Alright, there it is. Nova finally wins that round, and we will be going to a Game 5. Very nice plays from both teams. Yeah, this attack visor was absolutely huge. Oh, not even the attack visor I thought it was.
Yep.
Either way, massive. Oh, he shut down Robot Space Walrus as he was ulting. Unfortunate.
Yep, so we're gonna go to that tiebreaker map, which is Ilios.
As Sascan has kindly reminded us, the art submissions are going to be ending today, so make sure to vote on those before that's up. The winner will become an emoji in our Discord, so pretty big deal. Voting, I believe, will be up until Saturday.
What day is it today?
It is
Thursday?
Thursday, yeah. So if you want to submit, last day is today.
Okay, so if we're looking into this map, who is the advantage? I'll probably favor Skyhounds because they won the last control map pretty well. But if there is one map that Nova should really want to take, it's going to be Ruins. You know, their snipers have been their favorite composition throughout this, so the map they favorite the most is Ruins. Oh, looks like Remnant's coming back in. We subbing in for Weirdo. Apparently fixed his technical issues, whatever they were.
Gonna be a really interesting game here. Both teams have been playing excellently.
And Hunter also favors the Hunter definitely favors the Orisa, which is running it on well.
Yeah.
You can
And
also
even
potentially run it on
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Yeah.
So Skyhounds is ready. It looks like Nova's ready. We're gonna go into the game. As the one sub of the match, Remnant. Weirdo. Remnant probably gonna be running the off tank here.
Yeah, I think
primarily.
Skyhounds definitely
That's pretty good
favors
for
here.
good for Nova. Maybe start them off on the right foot here. Probably at the very least gonna run Melody on the Widow. See what Crow decides to run alongside it. Ooh.
Waiting to start the match. Here we go.
Yep. Okay. So Melody's gonna choose the Widow.
Looks like we're gonna see the Widow battle we expected between Akari and Melody. Hopefully
Is
Crow
Crow gonna go
sticks to
Sim?
Sim. That would be really entertaining.
Come on, do it.
Not sure if we've actually seen
Say Sim, you
yet,
coward.
so. Sombra would actually be really interesting here too. Well, I
You
think
just
we're just
messing
getting
with us.
some troll picks from them.
Now on Skyhounds, they are gonna run the Orisa Hog double sniper. Pretty sounds like standard because you can run dive here, you can run Ryan here. You see on
Standard for Skyhounds.
yeah, they definitely favor their Orisa compositions.
Crow
And
back
then
on
on the other
Soldier
side-
76.
We're continuing to run this Ryan Diva. Maybe we want to put some pressure on the snipers, or Farah that comes out maybe in the later maps.
Maybe they
And
say
Crows
like
looks
if
like-
Leon can pressure Akari, then Melody would just have free reign to take
5,
pot shots on them.
4, 3,
The last minute switch from Robot on. Whoop.
round 1. Capture the objective.
And it looks like they're gonna be running triple. No, okay. Robot's going on the Hog. Well, Remnant's gonna go be the one on the Hog. So I guess they favor Remnant as their sort of Hanzo specialist, maybe, or the, he just feels more comfortable on it than Robot does. Where Robot's gonna be on the Hog. So not a composition switch up per se, but a switch up of who's gonna be running what. So they set up here, both. I think just they're really winning the shield war here. Riss is always really gonna be winning the shield war versus Reinhardt. They're gonna have to which Widow can get a pick first. Either of them being on the point right now. Either of them wanting to extra step. Skyhound's gonna go in, actually take that last step in. Capture the point. Nova playing super passively here. They'll go in, but only after the point gets captured. And Skyhound just backs off. They might just straight up take it here. Yep, they just take it. So both teams not really wanting to stay on the point.
Pretty
Like, super.
You usually
Sorry?
don't see a retake that quickly.
Yeah. Akari goes, gets the pick on the Crow. He might try and push off of this potentially. So he places his shield yet again off the point. So Hunter seems really hesitant to get onto the point here. Finally gets onto it. Puts the pressure on. Should be winning the shield war here, but they just collapse on him. Yeah.
The supports weren't there to help him out, so.
So probably just back off here. That's what they're doing. But gets the pick onto the Zen from downtown. And so once Hunter gets back, they should be able to reset, go back onto the point, hopefully take it. Especially if Akari's able to get a pick on one of the supports.
No, let it with a
LD.
big pick on the
Oh.
Raiden. Gonna get res.
Pretty safe res. And Akari gets Melody. Head's coming up from Skyhounds. Get the dragon coming in that hits one. And the bomb gets two, including
That's
the
a
burst
big
that's
bomb right
okay.
there.
Young comes in for the contest. They're coming back. They at least be able to get an extra percent from this. Or just dance around, hoping to lay it as long as possible.
Looks like Skyhounds are finally gonna retake the point here. They just had a
It's
lot
like
more
it-
sustain with the Hog than Nova did, having him on
Yeah,
the
so
point.
you get it to 73%, which should
It's about two
which
team
should
fights right there.
that. Yeah, so once Nova take it, they probably have one fight plus like 1.5 fights, I'd say. So one fight plus, then you get some staggers coming in, trying to, switches to come back to point.
Melody trying to take the Widow battle again.
Come back in. Decided to set up in the sort of back right corner.
Oh,
And we're paused.
we have a DC.
Yeah, that was Akari DC.
Unlucky. That's pretty huge. They're gonna be going in 5v6 now, and Akari won't have sights. So,
Yeah.
very unlucky for Skyhounds.
It is a bit of an odd use of the tag fighter considering they haven't broken the shield yet, and he doesn't really have an angle on them. Yeah. So, what's the word? Oh, the tag fighter sounds. So...
I know. I just hear infinite loop tack visor here.
So really, you want to break that shield to get Crow. Let Crow have that free reign on the tag visor, and we're back in. They get a hook on the tag visor.
Wait for the big shatter.
Oh, it's a massive shadow. Yeah. Get the trans coming back in, but with the mercy down, let's
Definitely
risk
nervous.
being caught out by everyone. You're really just hoping for stalls here. For
As
about
good as
left.
Akari is, I'm not sure a Widow would have made much of a difference right there.
Yeah.
Sweets just walked up to them, got a massive shatter. Can't do much about
So
that.
do you
as
see
Widow.
the swap offs? We're onto the Genji now, instead of the Hanzo. Are we gonna try and pressure onto the Widow? We see Rain switch to the Lucio, probably to get that speed back onto point. Especially since he used the trans last time. So see what they target first. They get a point. Both Valkyrie teams come out.
Remnant barely
We're
making
actually
it
getting a lot of
by
damage now, but he escapes. Orisa goes down early, that's pretty good. Like, let's get the res, but in the meantime, Alonso dies. Not gonna be a big bomb. Gets the Orisa. Looks like this one's probably gonna go Nova's way at this point. Gets on Genji, and at this point, with their sort of routine. Clean up the stagger kills.
Nova just had a lot more health and hit points on the point.
Yeah, and just they weren't able to sort of get that clean engage that they wanted. Had to force it against there. So
Seeing
well,
Hunter Arc back on the Orisa here like we expected. Remnant on the Hog. This could be their chance to turn it around. Robot on his favorite character Farah. I mean, all signs point to favoring Skyhounds here.
it's interesting that Akari is going to decide to go with the Tracer here over the Widow. Maybe wanting to get, once Robot gets that spam damage and on someone, you can just go up and finish up that kill pretty easily.
I think they're fairly confident that Robot can take the Farah battle in the air, so long as, which Nova obviously doesn't have a Widow on their side. So Robot's free to do that.
It's really the Soldier versus the Tracer being the main difference in comps here, and I favor the Tracer simply because she has that superior cleanup ability. But as I say that, they get the hook onto Remnant, even the big advantage and the kill onto Akari, so this
There's
side's
the
really
big picks.
favoring
Everything
Nova here.
is going Nova's way here.
Robot gets one to pick on the Orisa of anyone, so
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Robot's really making the difference. You're able to get
Big
2
pull onto
before being
Leon.
taken down. The pull onto Leon to the pit, so it's a pretty even fight right now. Could go
Skyhounds may
either
actually
way.
be able to stall this long enough to let their team get back.
It's really whose respawn's coming first to make the bigger difference. You know, you see the Raiden going for the big boots there, isn't able to get anything. And it's really back to even right now, back to 6v6. So Leon gets picked to first pick on Akari. They're winning the shield war, it looks like here. Forced to
Well,
back
just
up.
one shot away from killing Melody. Does have
Yeah, he's getting
barrage.
pretty close to ults right now. As the robot gets barrage, might use that. It's the drop in barrage onto the tanks.
Pretty decent barrage. We'll see if there's enough to turn things.
And it's
Don't
looking
look
like
around.
Nova Shaft.
Yep, that is gonna be Nova's point here.
Interestingly, we see Akari switch off the Tracer onto the Widow here.
I think he saw that he was just getting shut down pretty quickly as Tracer, so.
Damage boost.
Wasn't as confident as Tracer, so it's also just with that additional
Akari's
pressure on
Widow
the
is
car.
excellent as well, so he's looking to take out Melody in the
I
air.
am empowered.
So just interesting to see Robot stick on the very also has a very questionable transcendence right there. Gets the pull into the pit. Get the tank visor from Pro. Gives her pressure everyone away from the point.
Akari
Pick on
does get the
something.
pick on the Melody.
Really look like it's favoring Skyhounds, especially I think Melody's thing fell into the pit, so I don't think she. Oh, I stand corrected. She has to get rest. Another pick from Akari though, and it's looking like they might be able to overwhelm Nova here.
That's the thing with these
Really
these
supports
Orisa
left.
comps, though. They're able to just stall things out for so long
Yep.
and get a ton of ult charge.
Just so
Or-
bad for Leon. He's been pulled into it. Now he's been moved into it from Lucio. He is just not having a good time right now.
Unlucky. They were able to
Constantly
push it all the
in
way up to 57% though, with only 3 people on the point. I mean, that's the advantage of these Orisa comps. Just lots of control percentage able to gain even when you're only a couple people on point.
They would get the early kill onto this, and it's so nice just to be able to delay them even more.
Engage.
Get you that extra buffer.
If your robot's looking for a big barrage here. So is
So-
Melody.
Regrouped. You do have the support ult advantage to Skyhounds with the Valkyrie. Even increases your sustain even more. They begin out with the supercharger, hoping to get early damage advantage, but Melody's already down. So this allows Robot to have even more free reign. But as I say that, he gets taken out. Hook on the Hunter.
Everyone's
So
falling
many
into the well
pulls.
today.
Whoever gets the more boops. And pretty scrappy fight, but it's looking in favor of Skyhounds here. As I say that, Akari gets taken down.
Poor little Pete.
I have
falls
no
off
idea
the
what
edge
happened
of
to
the map.
Mercy there. Alright, I've heard it's stuck out with no one to fly to. So advantage now to Skyhounds in terms of percentages. 67% to, Nova's previously 57%, and still climbing. Probably only gonna get really one fight here to try and contest it. It's not gonna come in here to 80%. These fights have been lasting a super long time.
Yeah,
So-
lots of ults though on Nova's side.
Yep. And just the immediate pick on from them. So that's just so big.
That's huge. That probably sealed their fate here.
Yeah, and they're continuing to fight this though. They get the pick on the Remnant. They have the barrage though. Counter barrage from Melody, getting 2, including Mercy. That could be the barrage that wins the game right there. I mean, they do still only have 57% left. Raiden's gonna stall. He gets 2 boosts. He gets moved into the.
Raiden may have just nope,
And no one can kill him yet.
just
He's
not
still
gonna-
stalling at the point. No one can kill him.
All his reinforcements are coming in too.
He gets the beat off. They're continuing to go and they get the kill into the Zip. He
Ooh,
gets
big
the
boop
boop.
on the sweeps.
It's all the boops. All the boops
Wow,
from everyone.
Robot Spaceball is popping off in a big way.
They do get the pack visor, denying 2 of them. That was big. And the boop, pull, I should say, onto them. Just
Pretty crazy fight
need
here.
to know
Oh,
how-
they do step off.
get onto the
just
point.
for a
I want to know
little
how
bit
many
too long.
environmental kills there have been in this game. Still needs to go. Like, Hunter's got them. Ranger's got 2 massive ones. You know, you have the boots from Morris. You have tons of hooks.
Yeah, there are
on
tons
even
of
the
people
lows.
falling into the well that round.
No one was safe. No one was safe from the well.
The well is truly the MVP of every game.
The well always wins. Not the house, it's just the well.
Right?
Okay, so interesting to see the Reaper come out here. There might have actually been some pre-planned preparations because see, Nova's gonna go with goats here, and the Reaper could use a potential counter to that. You know, along with the Farah getting that extra damage in.
Yeah, they're going to be putting in crazy amounts of damage into this
They're
game.
gonna really smash in here in this small house here, slamming into them, getting all the healing, getting all the damage. Gets onto the Orisa. Next, looking to focus the Reaper here. He's forced to wraith out. They're continuing to chase him. But as far as just getting tons of free damage, he's already up to 40% of his ult. And the point's gonna lock, and they're nowhere near it, so they're probably just continuing intently getting
Nobody
these kills.
seems to care much about the point right now. They're looking for blood.
Raiden actually goes to get to the point. They actually get like 1% here before they can actually get on it. They actually get the point. They're probably not gonna keep it for long, but
As long as they can
any
stall it out for a little bit.
Any
They'd
round
already,
of percent
they'd already
matters.
lost that point, so you may as well just try to get some percentage while you're at it.
yeah. And especially since like maybe at what 15, maybe more. He's able to continue to sell it out. It's nice, 18%. That's a respectable amount to
Not
get
too bad.
that first fight.
I will not waste this opportunity.
I'd say we're not gonna see any soul buffs here from Skyhound. Gonna stick on their stick with their Reaper pick. And
They're
robots.
just going to be sitting ducks in there, though, for this Farah here.
Yeah, he's gonna build up tons. So he's really just gonna let that barrage. Get that barrage.
One
and
big boop,
Moira.
push him out that window and off the ledge there.
Also true. Melda's really gonna have to keep her
Oh yeah, this
head
barrage is
high
going to be massive.
for this. Going with the barrage and immediately dead.
Denied by
That's the
Melody's
res.
neck.
Yeah, you do get the rest though, and they kill into the Dave Diva. Big slam though, onto 3 of them, or 2 of them I should say. It gets both of them, so this is it's gonna be a fight with Nova. We're gonna actually get this kill into Hunter. Yep. Looking like it's gonna favor him. And Robot's still in the backline getting all his damage into him. He's up to another barrage already.
Surprised Skyhounds haven't tried to reset yet.
But if you look at up targets with nothing points, that's not gonna do it. So Robot's up to another barrage, so you're probably just gonna want to back out and try again with this new barrage. We're gonna have, especially with the.
That's huge. They're only going to have a couple of fights now. They took so long to reset there.
And so looking at their ults, you know, the basically all the ults coming up here from the Skyhounds, like Permanent and Rage should be able to build this up pretty quickly. And looking at Nova, you have the grab coming up. So you see the grab bomb combo. As you
They
see,
really got to
all
deep
Dijon.
Melody because the minute that Robot goes for the his ult,
Yeah,
he's
it's
going
gonna
to
be-
get denied by Melody.
Big priority for them. They get the warrior. That's the biggest pick you can get here. You get another beat. It's pretty even here. I think it's a 3v3. So you're gonna get the whole hog and gets stunned out of it though. Gets taken out by the thing.
It's
It's
the
looking
power
like
of Brigida. She can just instantly
Yeah.
deny like half the ults in
they
this game.
can't get this. Raiden just trying to stall out here on point. We're gonna have the Mercy coming here with Valk. Continue to stall it out. No one's been able to kill Raiden yet. He's still alive. He's still dancing.
Yeah, Raiden's just a master of dodging everything.
Yep.
Very
Risk is
messy
still,
fight
like,
on
when they get
point, but
taken
it
out.
does look like it's going towards Noah.
Kari switched the Junkrat and attempt to get the spam damage in. And since it's still stalling out, Remnant comes in on the hog.
It's a big
You
slam.
get the slam though. And it looks like it's probably gonna end up being over here. You get the Lucio. And it's no
There it
GG
is.
everyone.
Excellent game from both sides, but Nova does pull it out in the end. Very nice.
Yep. So it came down to the 5th map, the last round of control. Play the game here to
that's
see where
Barrage
what's Ace
is
Bars.
huge.
That's not even barrage,
Floats
it's just
in
straight
right
up
behind. Oh yeah.
oops. I
That's
think
what it
it's
was.
the call to the Mercy here? Yeah.
That's awesome.
DSP is stanky.
All right. Well,
was the
played both teams. Nova, congrats on the win. Very close match from everyone involved.
How is there no environmental kills card there?
I know, that
Like,
well map
we
was
saw
just
so many.
ridiculous. That was enough environmental kills for like an entire series. Well done to both teams. Thank you to everyone watching, and we'll catch you next time.